Okay, so hi guys, it's me, Serenity. Welcome back to my live. And just excuse any of the background noises, but as you can tell from the title, I will be showing you guys um my bell schedule, and my mom texted me earlier, like around like 7, and she asked me, she said that she got the notification saying that my school website has been uploaded. Like, they have added things to our website. So I was like, okay. She's like, check it out and see what it is, and then tell her when she gets home what it was. So I'm on here, and I'm looking like everything seems fine to me. And then I'm looking, and I scroll down, and I'm thinking announcements of changes coming to my school's initials for 2018, 2019. It's like, okay, so I'm clicking on that little fancy stuff, and it's telling us excited changes to my school name, and it says greeting parents and families. When you receive your child's scheduled to back to school night or open house, you may notice it let me pause it. Looks a little different. Oh, I don't even know where I am. Looks a little bit different. Changes to the new daily schedule at school's name for the 2018 school year, 2018 through 2019 school year are highlighted below. If you have any questions, please be sure to free to contact the school. Okay. So I wasn't sure, so like I saw, I was like, okay, and then it said that click here to see this the events of uh blah, blah, blah. Click here to see the calendar events or whatever for our school. So I was like, okay, so I'm clicking here, and I didn't click this before, but I noticed it, and I didn't click because I was like, it's probably gonna be the same thing that it's been every time. So I'm just looking. I'm about to look now. Or if it loads, okay. And so it says like just to click here to see what's going on, but nothing is even on here. Like, it's literally blank. Like, there's no information at all. So I was so confused. I was like, okay. Um, and then and then it said something below it. It was in a box. I will show you it, but it just has my whole school all over it, and just to be on the the cautious side. So then it says our daily schedule has changed. Please be sure to click. It's nothing big. It's nothing major. So, because they already told us that we were gonna have 6 classes this year. And then I'm looking. I'm like, okay, so this is what it looks like. And then I was like, what happened to 6 classes? There's 7 on here. I'm not used to 7 classes because of we didn't have 7. I didn't have 7 classes, but my friend Micaiah, before she moved here, she said that her school had 7 classes. So I'm on the TV now. So I guess I'll show you guys. I'm not so this is kind of weird. Okay, so this is like what it looks like. So this is our schedule for this year. Our bell schedule. So I'm going to the 8th grade. So this is my section right here. So HR stands for homeroom. So just to let you know, we've never had a homeroom. Well, we did, but it was our first class. Our homeroom. Like, I had math last year, and that was my homeroom. But it all we did was math. We didn't like talk about any of our other classes like you normally do in other homerooms and things like that. So now they added a homeroom class, which is kind of weird. So we're all like kind of like shooketh, and we're like, wait, what's happening? We're having a homeroom class now. Because they only said 6 classes, which I guess is just one number off. But yeah, so we have HR, which is it's 20 minutes long, so 8:20, 8:40. Then we have our first class, which is 8:44 to 9:41. Then our second class from 9:45 to 10:42. Lunch from 10:47 to 11:12. Core 3 is from 11:17 to 12:14. Core 4 is from 12:18 to 1:15. Elective 1 is from 1:20 to 2:11, and elective 2 is from 2:16 to 3:10. 3:10 is when we leave to go home. Like, we get on our buses Like for, I don't know if you can you use, oh yes you can. Wow. Okay, so like 3:10 is when we leave, and I have a what they call a, well, what we call. Can you zoom out? Okay. Uh, so I have a downstairs elective. So since now we're gonna have that, like, not all electives, like the electives that are downstairs is band, chorus, gym, and that's it. And then all the upstairs electives are technology, art, computering, facts, family and consumer science, world languages. Yeah, and that's it. And so we used to do it to where we had blah blah blah. So our colors are purple and gold, and so at the bottom of our schedules when we've got them, it always said it your first day will be a gold. The first day of school will be on a gold or purple day. So it's like, okay, it's gonna be on a gold purple day. I have gym that day. We're no longer doing purple and gold days because since we have all of our electives on the same day. So yeah, it's kind of weird, and it's weird. That's all I can really say is that how weird it is. I'm not used to this schedule. I mean, I FaceTimed one of my friends earlier, and we were just sitting there. Like my friend Micaiah, she was like, she doesn't really care because she's like seen it, but she's like kind of shooketh as well because she's like, they said 6 classes, so we're like, oh, it's gonna be 6, but that would be that bad. But it's like a homeroom, and we're not used to that. Like we never had a homeroom at this school before, so it's like kind of weird, and we're like, what? And so we're like, we're just shooketh, and like I just keep saying, like we're all shocked, like we're like HR homeroom, what? So it's kind of surprising. Um, it's gonna be pretty weird, like having and the sixth graders aren't gonna like feel weird because they've seen this. They're like they're new to this. They're not new. They're new to the school, but they're not. They're new to this, so they're gonna be like, okay, this must what it has been. But now we have a homeroom class now, so that's just beautiful. Okay, guys. So I feel like I'm a weirdo because like sometimes I'll like go on, so I'll go on my thing because when my mom told me to, I haven't been on it for a while. So I was like, okay, let's go see. My mom's like, go on the school website. I got a notification saying that they had updated it. I was like, okay. As you said, whatever you find, just text me and let me know what it is. I was like, all right. And then like after I looked at it for a while, I texted her and I told her what it was, and she was like, okay. And even though she told, like at first she was like, just tell me when I get home, or I was like, I'll just text you and then I'll show you when you get home. And she's like, okay. And so then we're all just I'm sitting here, and then I was like, okay, let me see, because like there's supposed to be faculty staff leaving, and I'm like hoping that there's this one teacher. I'm not gonna say his name. Um, but everybody always says he's a science teacher, and everybody always says that he has the shortest temper. So we were like, I don't think I was like just hesitant because I was like, I don't want to be in his class, especially if he does have a short temper. Like I don't want to, because like even if you would roll your eyes at him or have an attitude with him, he will send you out of his class. So I was like, I would rather have Mr. Kimsey because I know him. Mr. Spence is what his name was. Mr. Spence, he teaches civics. Everybody says he's a good teacher. Mr. Kimsey, and then there's this one teacher that I have had experience with, which is Miss Teachy. She's the drama teacher, so I've had experience with her, and I think she's a pretty nice teacher. So I really want her for English. She's an English teacher, but I really want her for English, and I'm super duper duper excited. Hopefully, I'll get her. So, all right. So don't forget to like this live. So give us that subscribe button. And the question of the day is, what is one thing that you were excited about for school? Well, for your open house, what is one thing that you were excited for school, and what is one thing that you were afraid of about your open house, and what is one thing that you were afraid of about school? So again, what is one thing that you were excited about your open house? What is one thing that you were afraid of about your open house? And what is one thing that you are excited about for school, and what is one thing that you were afraid of for school? What I'm excited for my open house is that I am excited to see who's in my classes and who's uh who's I'm gonna who what if I have classes with my friends. One thing I'm afraid of is finding out that I have that teacher. I think I already said his name, Mr. Booth or whatever. So yeah, it's like I've said that I don't get the teachers that I was looking forward to having. And one thing I'm excited about for school is trying out this new schedule. One thing I'm afraid of is all the homework that we might be getting. Not the first week of school, obviously, but like the second week of school and stuff. And like, yeah. But bye, guys.